everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to dinner with the Gakeys.
Yes.
We are, I hope that you're like eating with us. Kind of.
Kind of eating with us. I'm trying to get on Facebook right now so I can see things.
And yeah. So while we're waiting for people to join, this is all happening because I have an opportunity to make a new record, and so this is all going to fund the record. So thank you for your support, for showing up, being a part of the night. It should be fun. So the plan is this. A couple things. There's a lot going on tonight. First of all, we get to ask each other questions, and you have to answer because people are watching. So
we're asking each other questions.
I think we can start that way until other people ask us questions.
And y'all will ask us questions too.
And so, I didn't switch my thing over there.
What thing?
I'll switch it. I'll go and switch it in a minute. No, I didn't. So yeah, and then you can ask us questions too, and we'll answer. We have drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully our answers will get a little bit more honest as the evening goes on.
I think they will. You can't see this, but Angie actually has refreshing supplies for her job.
I'm not going to show them because they're like huge, like
very,
1.75 liters.
Uh-huh.
So hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry. Oh my goodness.
Larry is the bestest.
Larry, I think y'all are the fun couple.
Yes.
You guys, man, it's so fun to see you guys online. Because that's all we get to see each other now is online.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at the size of Angie's booze bottles. They're big.
Well, I didn't know
It's
what
like
was going on tonight.
buying.
I don't know how tonight's going to go,
It's
so I have
economy
backups. The other thing, apart from questions and answering them hopefully truthfully, is that we went to the H Mart today, and anybody in the Katy, Houston area, I don't know, I guess H Mart is a chain, yeah?
H Mart is, hang on, the best of Asia in America since 1982.
They've been around that long?
Yeah.
Well, I've been around since 82 and a little bit longer, and I've never heard of them. But, nor have I seen like 98% of what is in that store. So today we went and we picked out a few things to try with you on air.
We're going to pick up odd foods.
Yeah, so we have like some water boiling to warm up some
porridge. We got
seafood porridge.
Seafood porridge.
Spicy seafood porridge.
And we have
I don't know how you feel about that.
No, this one isn't that weird.
No,
it's just some kind of like, I think, Asian marinated ribeye. So we're gonna be. We have a griddle right here that you can't see. Yeah.
Package.
And
it's
we
gonna
also
be like
have
fondue. We're gonna like grill it right here.
And we also have just some charcuterie stuff like honeycomb that was harvested from Angie's friend's wall.
Yeah.
So that's a real
outside
thing.
wall of our house.
Some sausage and some manchego. Who else eats manchego?
And
we love the manchego.
yes, and we have pickles to clean the palate in case we need it.
I'm gonna start cooking this ribeye.
Look at these cute little things I got out. I didn't show you this earlier. I got
Does that
these
mean
out.
we're taking shots too?
Well, if it comes to that, yes.
Well, maybe it should.
So if you're there and you're watching, let us know. And if you have a question, it can be anything. You don't even have to know us to ask us a question. It could be like, why do you think this? Why do you think that?
You can ask us embarrassing questions about ourselves, and we may or may not tell you the truth. And we have some guess the foods later, because we have foods whose packages are only in a foreign language.
Yes.
Maybe Chinese, maybe Korean. We don't know. I think Chinese.
Hey, Papa Dave.
Papa Dave. Yeah, yeah. Papa Dave, we're gonna need your help in a little while guessing some foods with us. We're making a Asian marinated ribeye right now.
It smells good.
It does. And what I'm really curious about is to see, we have a drink. Now, some of this drink.
What we're gonna start with?
Well, this drink is really curious because you have to guess what it is. We know what it is, but you're gonna have to guess. It's a little bit of a surprise. Are we having trouble playing this video right now? Oh, our kids are using all the Wi-Fi's.
Go kick them off.
I'm gonna go kick them off.
I don't know if anybody can see right now. Because the kids and the Wi-Fi's, they need to be kicked off. And let me know if you can see us. Let's see. Larry says ribeye always the best choice. I agree.
We'll see if that worked. Or people.
Papa Dave says he can see and hear, so
Okay,
maybe it's just
well, good.
you. How many windows you got open there, Tiger?
Enough of the windows.
Okay, so we have lots of things, and if you're just now joining us, this is kind of different for us. We are not like podcasters or anything like that, but we're doing this because I have an opportunity to make a new record. Hopefully January 1st will be the day that we start recording in Nashville, and so we thought it would be fun to kind of celebrate a little bit and to let you know some fun ways that you can kind of help support that and make it happen.
Yeah.
So while we are having dinner here tonight together, we thought it would also be cool to auction off a face-to-face dinner with us.
Hey.
Now, earlier I was saying we shouldn't do the auction until later, after we've kind of done all the fun tasting food stuff. But they might get too much of a glimpse as to what it will be like to really eat dinner with us, and then nobody will want to do it.
Well, I'm good either way.
So if you want to have dinner with us, you can bid.
That's right, and the dinner is very open. It can be something that we cook. It could be something if we take you out to the restaurant of your choice. Something anything. Warwick's on here, and he can. Oh, at least it's not a stick something in the microwave dinner. We were actually looking for Korean microwavable
TV
dinners,
yeah.
but there was nothing super exciting and weird.
Yeah.
I have to share with you guys though. So first of all, if y'all don't know Warwick is our friend from England. Warwick, we got to know him while we were live streaming at Crosspoint, and Warwick is now like a local hero at Crosspoint. So I don't know if you knew that, Warwick, but you're a local hero at Crosspoint. And I have to express my disappointment publicly. When we were in the H Mart, we were looking for weird, strange foods to try, and there were I don't know how you'd say it other than partially developed duck eggs, and Angie was not going for it, and I was just hoping for a little more sense of adventure.
I didn't want to vomit on camera.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure our porridge water is boiling.
Porridge water.
is boiling.
So let us know if you have any questions. I don't even know what you would ask us right now, but maybe we should start with some questions. Oh.
Spicy seafood porridge. It's Korean. So David Jung, if you're watching.
Yeah, maybe you can give us some tips on how to. I'm really scared it's gonna be super spicy. Oh no, where did they go? I had some Kleenex ready.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna set a kitchen timer
Okay.
for 10 minutes.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can y'all hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. If it's good.
Is Paul always
Oh.
the chef?
No, heck no.
What?
I do
This is
of
true.
the cooking in this household.
This is true.
Every once in a while, Paul will grill something, which is great.
I've been grilling a lot more outside
Yes.
because a friend gave us a gas grill. All I had was a charcoal grill, and a gas grill is so much easier. So, no, but Angie is indeed usually the chef, and she's a great cook as well.
But I like it too. I mean, some days I don't. Like some days that is not what I want to do when I get home.
Really? That's weird. That after spending a day with 74 elementary and middle school kids, you wouldn't want to just come home and cook? That's odd.
Like 100 and something.
Oh,
by
sorry.
the way. Anyways. But some days I actually enjoy it and it's relaxing.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I don't like it when I run out of ideas. And I'm like, oh, this is just
But you're
the same
creative
old
though.
boring
You make
thing.
things up that are good. I forgot to put the grease trap grabber in there, so we're gonna have a mess.
Oh no, we're gonna have like grease.
Oh,
like,
there it is,
running.
right there. Hey, so grab a drink if you want. I am breaking my rules that I got at Sarah Murphy's gym for diet this evening for this one-time special event, and I am having something that I just poured together. It is blueberry pomegranate sparkling water with a touch of grenadine and very old Barton whiskey. What are you having?
I'm having, which by the way, hi Brian Simpson.
Brian! Oh
We
my
haven't seen you
goodness!
forever.
Brian, you know what? I bet Brian is I bet Brian cooks fun, unique foods. Brian, he seems like a fun, unique
can picture
food
that.
kind of guy. That's what I think. So we have our Korean porridge going. I
I
think.
wonder if Korean porridge is like a, that's your first course kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like soup, right?
Here.
I'm assuming it's soup.
Should we see if they can guess what this is?
I think I need to finish my drink before we do that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you just a little preview. This is the container.
So when I saw it in the store, I thought that's like a kid's yogurt. That's
What
what it
is
looks
this?
like. Kids yogurt.
What do you think this is, Brian? Brian, you're not a creative food guy. Little disappointed, Brian. Although, do you still drive that Scout, Brian? I hope you do, man. All right, so you're gonna ask me a question.
That was like 2 minutes ago. What is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh my goodness, we're just doing that, huh?
Yep.
I embarrassed myself
Don't
often.
overthink.
So the first thing that comes to mind is when I was on an internship at a large church in just outside of Denver,
I know
Colorado,
what this story
and
is.
oh, Brian does still drive the Scout. Proud of you, man. But I was on this internship at a very large church. It was my first time to preach. It was like the big, hey, we're gonna introduce Paul, the new intern. He's gonna preach. He's gonna teach. And we were living in the house, it's a house at the church I owned right adjacent to it. And so we'd only been there for a few days, so I wasn't used to how the house was laid out. And I'm an early morning riser.
Oh no, we didn't have a baby.
We didn't have a baby
It's
yet.
just us.
But I'm an early morning riser by nature, and even more so on Sundays. I mean, so anyways,
It's ridiculous.
it's normal that I'm up at 4:15. That's just what I do. So I was up, and I was trying to be quiet so I wouldn't wake Angie. So I was taking some stuff out of the bedroom, and I didn't know. Again, we'd only been there for a few days, so I wasn't familiar with the layout of the house. So I was walking. I thought I was walking out the door, and wham! I ran into the edge of where the closet came out, and I had this big blue-black egg knot on my head.
It was
and
huge.
It was massive. And so I was walking up into this I remember it as a very large, elevated pulpit in this church. And I was like, all right, I just met y'all, but I got to get this out of the way. I've got a big egg on my head. So I felt like an idiot. Yeah, that's the first embarrassing moment that comes to mind. What about you?
It's a good one. One of my most embarrassing moments. I have a lot.
Well,
I have a lot. One that comes to
wow.
is that in college I was supposed to sing the national anthem at a basketball game,
Hey, buddy.
and I don't know if it was like, I don't know, I was just really tired. I probably stayed up late night, the night before, and so I fell asleep and woke up, and it was like 2 minutes till I had to sing the national anthem. And I woke up and I ran across campus, and I got there and I was still like, when you fall asleep midday and even especially when it wasn't planned, like it was just because you were so tired, like you're groggy and your brain can't function, and so I just was out of breath. And I walked up and I grabbed the microphone and I started singing and totally forgot the words, and I was so groggy and so I didn't even care.
Yeah.
I was it, but I remember the entire basketball team kind of turning and laughing and
They're mouthing you the words.
yeah, it was really embarrassing.
That's awesome. It is amazing though how you can forget very familiar words if you just picking up. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna so once again we're guessing what this is. Everybody's guessing.
Put your guesses in there. What
Put
do you
your
think
guesses
that
in there.
is? Oh, I saw something
Oh,
about...
the buy now button, Brian? Oh, you mean for dinner? For dinner with us? So I see Warwick is asking no pickled cabbage. That's awesome. Pop
Yeah,
Dave will
what
see
are
a
you
little bit.
referring to, Brian? Is that what you want to do?
You want
Bid on dinner with us?
That would be amazing, Brian. Y'all can start throwing out bids for dinner. We'll do that.
Just put your bid in the comments, and we'll,
Yeah, your bids for dinner with us in the comment, and it will, whoever wins, we will discuss what that dinner will be. But you're also guessing what this is. Okay, guessing what that is. We have our Asian, what is it, prime rib going, and we have our Korean porridge. We got a few more minutes left.
The prime rib's looking a little done.
I think we should turn it off.
We're gonna be gnawing at it.
I'm gonna.
Okay, Brian Simpson says yogurt all day. That's his guess.
Yogurt all
That
day?
was my guess too. That's my guess.
Okay.
It totally looks like kids yogurt specifically to
Here,
me.
would you like to hand me here, I'll cut
am I
some
handing
of this up. Hand me that knife, the big knife, and I'll cut some of this up.
I just saw another thing that said, so Mary Hunt. Do you remember Mary?
Yes.
Oh, she says she thinks it's a cross between Pringles and yogurt.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. She reminded me of another embarrassing moment that she was there for. About this time of year, in fact, maybe 3 days ago, exactly 17 years ago, we were having lunch with Mary and her husband
At Chili's.
at Chili's in Colorado, and I was very pregnant, about 8 months and 1 week pregnant, and went to the bathroom, as pregnant ladies do from time to time, and my water broke in the bathroom.
It's true.
And I was stuck there because I was like, my first baby, and I was like, I don't know what's happening to my body. I think my water just broke.
It was in Chili's.
It was in Chili's.
Only
And,
the
and
finest.
there's, Paul, and
We're just chatting it up.
they're just chatting it up at the table. I'm stuck in the bathroom, freaking out, and then
Prime rib.
Yep. And then came out later, and I was like, walked up to the table, and I was like, and I was like waiting for your conversation to end. Like I didn't
It's
want to
very
interrupt.
polite of you.
I
Yeah.
was like, I think my water just broke. Sure enough, it did.
Hey, Brian said, "Give me that music."
Oh yeah.
So, what you can do to support the music? Well,
Yes, Jason, you can throw down a bid right there in the comments. We would love to have dinner with you, Jason.
Yes, I haven't seen y'all since the wedding, man. Oh, our Korean porridge is ready. I don't know if y'all have ever had Korean fish porridge. Here you go. You can get it out with this.
Here, I got it.
All right. So we're making Korean fish porridge. So if you were just joining us, we made a very fast trip through the H-Town Asian market and grabbed a bunch of food that we've never eaten before. A little disappointed in Angie that she was not willing to get the partially developed duck eggs, but nevertheless, Jason, $100 for dinner. We love that. Oh my gosh! Yeah, you guys can keep bidding. Yes.
Jason, you're amazing.
Hey, Brian Simpson, were you wanting to buy some of Angie's music or support? What were you referring to there? You can tell I'm a Texan that I cut everything like fajitas. Like everything is a fajita to me.
I'm really scared about this porridge.
You're really scared about the porridge? You think it's gonna be hot?
I think it's gonna be spicy and.
The meat is a little bit sweet.
Really?
Bye, Brian Simpson.
Bye, Brian.
Love y'all.
It feels cold on the bottom.
Bad sign.
It smells like gumbo.
Well, we can pour it in the bowls, and then if we need to warm it in the microwave, I guess.
No, it's pretty hot inside. Okay.
Is it hot, spicy? Yeah. All right, so we have. I want to say that's a fluffy Asian custard. Ooh, he's referring to this. If you're just on, we are guessing what this thing is. You can see there's like a little chef dude up top there, very kind of angrily cooking. And this is his little bird. Okay, so we're gonna let y'all know what that is in a moment. We've got some charcuterie here, some manchego, and some honeycomb that was found in Angie's friend's wall. So it's, I'm scared.
Is that
Mine's
part, that big
frozen.
hunk? Oh yeah, it's
okay.
frozen.
We'll just eat the warm part.
No, I'm not just eating the warm part.
Well, you know.
I want it cooked, man.
Okay, well here, put mine in then too. Or we'll put them in one at a time, I guess. Have you had this? Have you had the meat yet? It's a little bit sweet. So those of you who don't know, Angie also, so she's got this album. That's what this is all about. We're raising money for Angie to record in Nashville with Mary Bragg. Mary Bragg is a phenomenal songwriter, and producing is like her thing. And so she's offered to produce Angie's next album in Nashville, and so we're trying to get Angie there and get all, pay for the studio musicians in the studio and all that kind of stuff. And so we're auctioning off dinner with us. Angie's also, are you auctioning other items tonight? Or
no. But I'm not auctioning them off, but I was going to just let people know of other ways they can support. These little guys have been following me around. Bye, Mary. She says heading out. Following me around. They have affectionately been referred to as my men. No offense.
Hi.
But yeah, you can buy a T-shirt, and it's a fundraiser. You can just go to Custom Ink, or like the thing is down there at the bottom, and then you get a cool T-shirt too. It's got a ukulele on the front that I drew, and the talented talented friend Jess digitalized it. And then there's a quote by Paul McCartney on the back that says, "To this day, if I ever meet grown-ups who play ukulele, I love them." So,
right.
2 colors, customink.com, and then you just put in Angie Goeke, searching for like a fundraiser, and that's where you can find that.
Yep.
I'll talk about the other stuff later. I want to try some.
More
meat.
surprises later. It's sweet, isn't it?
No. It's meat. How can meat be sweet?
It tastes like sweet to me. It tastes like they put some kind of sweet glaze on it.
It tastes like fajita.
Korean fish custard. Korean fish porridge. I don't know why I said custard. Oh, it's because Jason was guessing that it's that our mystery item. I think we have a couple mystery items maybe. He's guessing this is custard. Fluffy
Mine's not really warm
Asian
yet,
custard,
dude.
so you can guess too. Christine
Mine-
Schmaltz! Yay! Do you
Hey.
think you might eventually do consider kids shirts? I ordered and don't want already, but the kids would love their own.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, is the short answer. The long answer is I have to figure out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But short answer, yes, I will look into it. Mine's still cold, and I'm not going to eat it if it's cold.
I actually hand tailor all the shirts, so I just gotta
Guys.
adjust my sewing machines. You know. I'm trying it. I'm going in for the.
It's spicy. The couple times I've had to lick my finger from dipping it in there, it's spicy. To me, it's spicy.
It is spicy.
But doesn't it taste like gumbo, kind of?
It does. Mm-hmm.
So what I've learned is that I just taste Texan things. I taste fajita and I taste gumbo.
Mm-hmm. Remember, y'all can ask questions of us
Mhm.
if you want to embarrass us,
Mhm.
put us on the spot,
Mhm.
ask the real truth about what happens in the Goeke house. We might even tell you the real truth.
Maybe. That might be when I
Perhaps.
take a bite of food and can't talk because
Mhm.
my mouth is full.
Once again, I'm having the pomegranate, blueberry, whiskey, grenadine, something that I just made up.
I just dropped
What
my
do-
spoon.
What do y'all having? Tell us what you're eating or drinking right now. We got some charcuterie here. I'm not sure.
Would you like it?
I don't dislike it. Like for those who know me well know that one of my primary measures on whether food is good is if it's easy to eat. And so that's just kind of, I mean, it's not super easy to eat, but
Because it's spicy, right?
all right. Jason says a bit more. Hey, if it's a whole Goeke clan, bro, if you want the whole
Deal.
Goeke clan, you get the whole Goeke clan. Most people don't actually want that. You're a unique person. Mm-hmm. We're big enough. Like we have to like make reservations to go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Because we
Holy
eat
hot.
all the French fries.
This is spicy.
Which, by the way, if you're just tuning in, we are also bidding. There's bidding going on for a dinner with us, and Jason has it right now for $100.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a new spoon? I dropped mine on the floor.
Yes.
And the dogs are actually licking it down here, and so
Ooh.
I don't want to.
Apparently, our dogs like Korean fish porridge.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna try it because I promised that I would try the things that we bought.
yes, we also have an interesting dessert coming later. That's made out of beans, apparently. Red beans. It's spicy.
Has anyone asked which one farts in their sleep yet? Hey,
Bob.
Bob. Of course, that's a question that comes from Bob.
Bob, it's a legitimate question.
Paul. That's the answer.
I'll go with that. I can't say that I've ever. Not only have I not heard Angie fart in her sleep, I don't know that I've ever heard anyone fart in their sleep.
I have, so then that answers the question.
Well, how do you know I'm really asleep though?
You're just pretending to be asleep so that you can fart without being held accountable to that. Oh my gosh, this is so spicy.
I'm a hot wuss too, so I'm really powering through here on the Asian fish porridge.
Oh.
When was the last time you ate something called porridge? You know what I'm saying? Christine Schmaltz is going to do it 100.
125.
Christine! That would be so fun.
That would be a blast.
Christine's having a baby in like a month or two, right, Christine? Maybe like a month and a half, something? Ooh, that's hot.
I have to go back to the meat. It's so hot.
I'm going to have to get a little bit of that Manchego and cool it down a little bit. We're still taking questions, embarrassing or otherwise. If you have questions about what goes on in the Goeke house, whoa, that's a weird cut. We will answer you. Maybe even honestly.
Okay, I have another question for you until somebody asks a question.
Okay.
Ooh, Thanksgiving, Christine.
What? That's a phenomenal idea. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start crying. That makes me so happy.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, cousins giving.
Cousinsgiving.
That's right.
Okay, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question, and then you're gonna take like 5 minutes to think about it.
Oh no.
So I'm just warning everybody out there that he's gonna have to ruminate on this, because I know you.
I'm scared.
What is your favorite song
Oh.
of all time?
Of all time.
All time. See. Oh, she said she meant that's when she's due.
Oh. Well, hey, look.
We'll bring you dinner in the hospital.
Yes. I'm
How
gonna
about
come
that?
roll
If they
it up.
let us
If
in.
they let it, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna
Jason's up to 150.
Hey! Yay!
Thanks, Jason.
Oh man, that's fun. So, I know that I cannot answer the question what my favorite song is of all time because I just can't do that.
What's your favorite song today?
I was driving with my daughter Ava and Helen yesterday. Oh my gosh!
Are you gonna cry?
I'm not gonna cry. But I was, Ava wanted to listen to the Civil Wars, and so we're listening to Civil Wars. That song, "Devil's Backbone," and the song called "Poison and Wine" came on, and and I was like, Ava, that, and then "Dust to Dust." We listened to both of those. But I'm going to say Poison and Wine is my current favorite song, and it's been one of my favorites for a long time. It's amazing, Civil Wars. What about you? What's your favorite song of all time? Or today?
Okay, this is interesting. If I answer the song for today...
Yes.
Today. I was actually listening to the Civil Wars yesterday in my class because I have a class that was all distance learning students, and now they're starting to trickle back in. So there's only it's like 2 3rd grade boys, and so we were talking. They were working on their project, and then we were talking about music, and one of them was telling me that his favorite song is an Elton John song, and I was like, wow, you don't hear that every day from a 3rd grader. Anyways, so I was like, I really like this group, and I turned on Civil Wars. Yeah. I really like Barton Hollow.
Barton Hollow's legit.
Jason asks, Angie, who is your biggest inspiration in music?
Can I guess?
Sure, guess.
Ella Fitzgerald.
I mean,
boom.
I would say that's the biggest because that was the earliest. I think that I have other current inspirations now that have had an impact, but that's probably by far the biggest. I could listen to her all day long and continue to learn from her. Do you think the Civil Wars will ever get back together? Oh, Bob. I've cried over this, actually.
Yeah. We know someone who knows them, right?
We
kind of
know somebody. Yes. Yes, you do.
Warwick, if that kid arrives, Warwick is saying on Thanksgiving we reserve the right to nickname it Pumpkin. That's awesome. Yes.
Okay, Jason says, let's say current
influences.
Current influence.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Dragon fruit. You're right.
It is dragon fruit.
Lego Brian MC.
I'm
cutting it.
Oh gosh, that looked scary. I thought you were going to cut off your finger.
Welcome to our live video. I've never cut a dragon fruit.
Do you need to Google how to?
No, I'm just doing this right now. Ooh, that's cool.
Look
Lego Brian
pretty.
MC, do you know, are you familiar with dragon fruit? Apparently our dogs are excited about something.
That's what there would be like.
Yes. I'm going to cut it like this.
Current day inspiration. Okay, well, I mean, without being corny.
Me? Oh, she wasn't going to say me.
No, I mean, without, not corny as in corny, but without being
Oh, I know what you're saying.
completely obvious. Mary Bragg is definitely a current day inspiration.
True.
I also really love. Now this isn't. I mean, it's current day because he's like still alive, but I listen to his old stuff. Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Like I love listening to his like older songs and then like trying to recreate that kind of like old country vibe.
Yeah, you guys should check out your Willie, as we call it, your Willie song on. That could be misinterpreted. It's the so
That's
the
not what. Yeah.
it's what's your Willie song called?
Another night.
Another Night. I couldn't get Willie song right. So
cut it
yeah.
down the middle and just spoon it out. Oh, you cut it up.
Oh, I did cut it up. Oh, so just eat it like that? All right.
Well, I want one.
Yeah.
I want to do it the fun way,
Do it the fun way.
the cool way. I need another spoon.
It's not.
Almost caught my finger.
It's not sweet. I don't know if I. Lego Brian MC. That's your screen name. But what's your other name?
It doesn't taste like anything.
It doesn't.
It kind of reminds me of a kiwi. Like I feel like kiwi doesn't
got a
really
little-
have a taste.
Those little crunchy seeds in it.
Yeah,
All right.
Jason, love me some Willie Nelson.
Hey, and don't forget. Guess what this is? We've got a couple guesses so far. Someone said it's like Pringles mixed with something else.
Yogurt.
Someone said that it's yogurt, mixed with Pringles. Jason said that it is fluffy Asian custard. So it's got a little chef guy up there, little bird.
It really
Yes,
is
Jason,
pretty.
fruit is its own container. That's super cool. I'm getting more used to the porridge.
I stopped eating it after the first bite. It was way too hot for me. And I like spicy things. He said open it already.
Open it. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Should we
Hold on,
do
I
it?
want to share a few more modern day influences.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have my blueberry grenadine
Okay.
whiskey.
I think that Brandy Carlisle, if we talk about like
Ah.
famous names, right? Brandy Carlisle is a fantastic songwriter, and I love the way that she uses her entire range, vocal range.
Vocal range. Like Ella Fitzgerald does.
Yes.
Yes.
And I also like the sassiness of Brandy Clark. I basically like all the Brandies.
They're kind of sassy sometimes.
Yeah. I like to be.
All right.
Until it gets me in trouble, and then I don't like it.
We'll open this mystery thing, and then we have some other mystery things.
Oh, I forgot about
So,
that.
it is not fluffy Asian custard. It is not Pringles with yogurt. It is sake. It is legit sake, apparently packaged for middle schoolers.
How can they sell that in the stores?
Like,
Like
it's
isn't that like?
So we're gonna try the middle school
Here's
sake.
what, that's what these are
Oh, little shooters.
for. I didn't want to give it away.
We're eating, we're drinking middle school packaged sake in
Look, aren't they so cute?
in tequila shot glasses because
They're like 10.
that's how you roll when you hang with the Gakeys. I can't get the lid off. Apparently
Jason
it's kid,
says, "What?"
it's kid proof. Oh my gosh.
Smell it first.
Smells like sake.
Thank you. Olay.
Olé. Salud.
Clink.
Remember when we were in Mexico and they had that toast? What was it? It involved it's arriba, abajo, adentro, cuchi cuchi cuchi.
All
think
I
it was,
remember, I don't know Spanish, so all I know is the coochie coochie coochie.
It's very mild. It kind of tastes like a middle school sake.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm a fan of sake.
I guess it's because I'm drinking. You know, I have a whiskey drink, so everything tastes like water right now. Other than that.
So, to recap.
Yes, recap.
We've been at this now for a little bit.
Yeah.
We have made some meat that we bought at H Mart. Is good.
Mhm.
We made some seafood porridge. Is hot, spicy.
Korean.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
We ate some dragon fruit. It tastes like nothing, but it's pretty, and so I appreciate it.
And a little bit crunchy.
We had sake that looks like it's packaged for an infant. What else did we do?
Manchego.
Yeah,
Um,
honey.
honey that was harvested from your friend's wall. I'm gonna put a little bit of honey on your plate.
All right, Jason
Nothing's-
says he and Catherine 11 miss
we
us.
miss you too.
Leaving for dinner, so let you know if you get your bed. Okay,
All right.
we will. So that's
So-
the other thing that's going on. We're
Yeah.
bidding for. No, we're bidding.
Mm-mm.
Y'all are bidding for dinner with us face to face. Right now the bids is
150.
at $150 with Jason. So
Have fun, Jason and Catherine.
yeah, we miss you guys too. Yeah, that's what tonight's all about. And
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Well, so we're auctioning all that off. You can go to we're fundraising for Angie's album that Mary Bragg is producing in Nashville, which is a big deal, and it's kind of a dream. And so y'all can help Angie with like something that she was literally created to do. And so it's just the truth.
That was sweet.
And also, we are t-shirts. You can buy t-shirts. Angie's other men model them. See? Angie drew this cool ukulele, and Jessica Pahimala digitalized it. And on the back is a quote from
Hey,
Paul
and
McCartney.
insider info,
Ooh.
the back little bird is my tattoo.
Oh.
I can't figure out how to turn my arm. On my arm.
So you can buy t-shirts, that helps raise money, and then additionally, any donations, you can go to Angie's PayPal account and give donations there. And Angie's got some cool things that she hand created that
So
you can also buy.
on the 11th, October 11th, we will be having another auction, but it's going to be an auction with all kinds of things. So I also paint and do crafty things. I teach art part-time to help pay them bills.
Yep.
And so some of the stuff that we're going to be auctioning off is like art. So this is like a hand-painted watercolor teacup. It's in like plastic packaging because we are eating.
And I can be messy.
And so yeah, it's whiskey in a teacup, and I don't know if you can tell, but like the lyrics, I hand wrote the lyrics on there to my song "Whiskey in a Teacup," which is very most likely going to be on this next album. So
It's a fun song. That is a song where you see Angie, or you get to hear Angie be sassy. Right?
it is my sassy song.
It's a good sassy song.
It's my sassy.
And if you listen to it for the rest of the day, you'll be going, ooh-wee! Trust me. But better than that.
Yes. So can I share an embarrassing thing about you?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of ooey, so sometimes Paul will like
Oh, no.
walk into a room, and I don't even know if you know that you do it,
Uh-oh.
but you'll just go, ooey!
I do that?
You most definitely do that.
Well, I'm going to text him. So we do that. Christine says $200! Oh my gosh! And that's like, oh man, that's so much fun. Thank you, Christine.
That's awesome, Christine.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you get to pick kids or no kids. We did not talk about this.
We didn't.
But, you know, one thing we could do if we wanted no kids, we have girls who are 17 and 14 who can maybe watch their kids, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like hungry, so I went back into the porridge.
No. Here's our next mystery item.
It's way too hot. Why did I do that?
Well, so
It's the alcohol. It makes me make a.
you guys have to guess what kind of drink this is. What kind of drink do you think this is?
It looks like. I mean, it's packaged like a Capri Sun, right? Like
yeah.
it's a beverage
Like a big.
in a plastic bag.
I picked this one because that guy was pretty
It
sly.
looks like you're supposed to drink it with a straw.
Christine, yes, babysitters, I know.
Yeah. But no straw is provided like Capri Sun, you know, where you like. zoom.
Does anybody else have
Yeah.
trouble strawing? Is that a verb? Strawing Capri Suns? Coffee. That's the first guess.
You seem to know all the things.
Soda or coffee?
Ah. How
Any
do
other
you
guesses?
stick a straw in this thing? There's no
You
like.
have to.
Because there's
Here.
Capri Sun. There's like the special little.
No. So I think you can peel it here or here and just create a little opening.
Oh, like take the corner.
So we've got soda or coffee. Those are the current guesses. Just gotta see if anyone else has a guess.
All I know is it makes you happy. It makes you smile.
No.
Look at his
Mine
face.
makes you cool. Look at that. That guy, and then this guy is almost like, he's almost, it looks like he's kind of resenting the drink a little bit, but like, I'm going to drink it anyway. I mean, that's kind of like,
Let me see.
or look at him. Or
Oh,
he's
he
like,
does look angry at his
hey,
drink.
baby.
He's like
Look.
model boy
See?
with his drink.
Yeah.
No, see, my bottom guy looks cool. He looks like he's like,
He's thinking about
he's deep in
things.
thought. So maybe it makes you happy and smart. Mine makes you happy and smart.
Mine just makes me cool and aloof. Are we gonna
You
open
don't
them up?
need more of that. Cool and aloof.
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm opening mine.
I am trying to.
So our first mystery drink was sake. If y'all missed that, it was sake
They can't see it.
that was packaged like it belongs to a middle schooler.
Which has
Lego
been
Brian MC is asking, what is your favorite genre of food? Man, I tell you what, for me, like, we joke about tacos being my primary love language, and that probably is true. Many forms of the taco, specifically like trompos, I like trompos, and pastor, and many different kinds of street tacos. So I would have to say the taco. And there's actually a documentary, I believe, on Netflix. It's not bad.
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
Tacos? No.
No. But it's almost like a sultry love story. Warwick says it's going to be something weird like pickled fish juice. Well, Warwick, let's see.
So far, it doesn't smell like that.
It is coffee! Lego Brian, you got it right.
Mine's good.
Mine's good too. I like it.
Switch.
I like mine better.
I like mine better.
That's hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do hazelnut. So no fish juice.
No fish juice.
Fish juice is in here.
My favorite genre of food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do like the. I like the Mexican.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That could be
I
taken
just
out of
realized
context.
how that came out. I like other things too, though. I really like Indian food.
Mm-hmm. You like tikka masala.
I do.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
While you're thinking, my embarrassing confession is that whenever Angie makes tikka masala, like every time, literally every time, I cannot resist singing, "If you like tikka masala."
Yeah, he does.
I do that. And I think it's pretty creative every time. And somehow
It's
Angie
fabulous, honey. Yeah. I also like Greek food.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
all the food.
Yeah.
And I like trying to cook all the food.
And you do all.
Because it's fun to use different things.
I just realized we're drinking out of these glasses. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of etched on there. Angie hand etched these glasses. It says Vintage Goeke 1979 because that's when I was born.
I just had a brilliant idea.
What?
Okay, so we are currently auctioning off dinner with us. Right now, it's at
200.
200
I think that's what
with
Christine
Christine.
Yep.
We could also auction off a set of 4 glasses etched with your last name.
Boom.
I'll do it.
4 glasses.
I'll do it.
Etched with your last name.
We had a lot of those glasses, and I think we broke a lot of them.
Well, so
Actually, our children broke
we have
them.
this thing in our house. So our kids are 17 years old and 14 years old. Those are our girls, and our boys are 11 and 7. And everyone has to wash the dishes. There's a schedule as to who washes the dishes. Guess who's not on the schedule?
Well,
Although, officially. On Judah's
when
night.
it's the youngest,
Yeah.
I basically do the dishes. He
Nevertheless.
unloads the dishwasher,
Yeah.
I do the dishes.
So our glasses get broken sometimes. But,
That's not because they wash the dishes. I'm going to tell you why.
oh boy.
Mama about to come out right now. The glasses break because when I tell them to pick up their daggone glasses and stick them in the sink, we have some children, not all of them, and by some, I might mean just one child, who throws a glass,
It might be a toss.
yes,
Uh-huh.
into a sink that is usually full of other dishes. And so what happens? They break.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Yep.
Anyways,
So-
sorry.
No, yes.
I
It's a little
totally
mama moment.
outed.
Oh.
I didn't use
We didn't say
names.
which one.
Yeah.
Now, however, though, so don't forget, we're auctioning off dinner with us, and we can talk about the details of what that dinner is going to entail. But right now, Christine Schmaltz has it at $200. Angie's going to have available on what day? Can you hand me the art piece? Angie's got multiple art pieces because she's an art teacher and an artiste, like this that has.
Don't light it on fire.
I won't light it on. So this is the lyrics to her song with a hand painted graphic. This is the song "Whiskey in a Teacup," which is awesome if you haven't heard it. And if you help donate for her to produce this album with Mary Bragg in Nashville, you can hear the song because it will likely go on the album. Like O'Brien says, he loves basketball. Heck yeah. Basketball is one of those sports where I'm bad enough at it that I can actually enjoy it.
Like golf.
Like golf. We played golf. Most Fridays we do a lunch date, and in fact,
Except for
pretty
today.
much every Friday. No, we had a shopping at an Asian
Yeah, we
Mart
went to H
lunch
Mart
date,
today.
but we had a spur of the moment Top Golf date a couple weeks ago, and we were both horrible enough that it is fun.
I feel like that's a hint to guess who Lego Brian MC is. Am I right?
Is that what that is?
Is that a hint? Like,
Huh. Are you?
I'm really curious. Can I like?
What is your identity?
Can I like Facebook stalk you?
That would be fun.
I'm doing it. So, for those of you that are still watching, which
You know.
I don't know how many of you are still left out there. I love basketball, especially when it comes to dishes.
Oh, see, we totally missed it. I had a feeling we were missing something there. Yes.
Yeah. The delay. It was the delay.
It was
we
the
see
delay.
the comments too late.
Yeah, we see them too late.
Instagram, not Facebook.
Oh.
So he's cooler than us, younger than us.
Well. Mm-hmm.
Warwick says, congratulations, your offspring is a champion tosser.
It's true.
Perhaps. Or a deviant who can't obey the rules.
Well, it could be both.
That's that's where the mama in me gets concerned. So, how long are we gonna do this shindig for? We never talked about that. We still have dessert.
Oh my gosh, dessert!
Dessert. And, I think, I don't know how long it'll take us to eat dessert, or how long we want to do this. But I think, our bid right now is at $200 for dinner, face-to-face dinner. Christine's got that. I think things should be wrapping up here pretty quick. So if you want to get a bid in, you need to do it quick. And also, I put a thing out there that I would make a set of 4 glasses to the highest bidder. You can't really see on here, but I had etched some stuff on here for Paul's birthday. Maybe that's why nobody's bidding on it, because they can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
It's kind of hard to see. Anyways, I'll make you some if you bid on it and win. Right now, nobody's made a bid, so you could lowball it, man. And
Warwick thinks Lego Brian MC is one of our kids. Not a bad guess. You know what our kids are doing? Our kids are playing the game Among Us. Does anyone play Among Us, or have your kids play Among Us? We're about to eat this ice cream treat that is made from red beans. Imagine a harmonious combination of creamy gourmet ice cream wrapped in a sweetened rice confection. Ooh. It's the perfect treat alone, or as the ultimate ending to a wonderful meal. I say it's the perfect ending to fish porridge, which was too spicy, but I kept eating it.
I don't know how I feel about rice in my dessert. I mean, rice pudding I get.
Well, this is a rice confection.
But rice and beans, like red beans and rice,
It's
is
like-
basically what we're eating, but for dessert.
But it's Korean and
It's
not
legit red
Cajun.
beans.
Hey,
and
maybe
rice. I don't know how I
maybe
feel
the
about
Cajuns
this.
and the Koreans have something in common. Here's your confectionery treat. Lego Brian is a Minecraft person.
Why do you say that?
Because I found a YouTube channel.
Oh.
You know Mochi
Christine knows what this is.
Okay. Cheers.
Really cold. It hurts my teeth. It's too cold.
It's ice cream.
It tastes like flour. I mean, I just licked the outside basically, but
That's good. Christine's saying she likes red bean ice cream. I like it. It's good. Maybe, Christine, if we have dinner together, we should have some red bean ice cream.
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. It got very
like it.
quiet in here.
It's because we're discovering a new part of our palate, like when you taste new whiskeys.
I don't know how I feel about the texture of the rice, whatever it is.
I like it. It is a weird texture.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I also can't stop eating it. It's like fondant. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyways. That happened.
Here.
So I think we're probably gonna wrap things up, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, that was dessert. We've been on here for an hour. So
Been eating and
thanks
drinking.
for hanging with us, and
Yeah.
this was fun. We should eat dinner like this more often.
So, shall we declare Christine Schmaltz as the official
I think
winning
so.
bidder for dinner with the Gakes? Christine, we will be in touch.
And she said babysitter.
Babysitter. Salute,
Adult
Christine.
Adults only.
Well, and remember, in the next couple minutes, if you want to bid on etched glasses, you can't see it really. I'm going to burn my hand. You see how that says Vintage Gakey 1979? Angie will, if you want to bid on some glasses, she'll make you some glasses with your name on them.
Oh,
You're not digging it, huh? Well, hey, listen, thank you guys for joining us once again. Before we log off, don't forget that it's Cheryl Angie on Spotify. Don't forget, she'll be auctioning off some artwork. You can get on her Facebook page and check out the schedule of when those auctions are happening. Her t-shirts with her hand-drawn ukulele on it. You can go to the link,
this one's better.
the custom ink link that you see scrolling
That's
across the
a
bottom
white
there.
shirt.
It's got
Don't
her,
set it on fire.
her ukulele that she drew. And on the back, a Paul McCartney quote that says, "To this day, if I ever meet grown-ups who play ukulele, I love them." So Paul McCartney loves Angie. That's what we can get out of that. We had learned that Asian marinated prime rib, or what is this? I don't remember what we're eating. It's good. We learned that this
I plead the
is coffee.
drink.
We learned that you can buy sake that looks like it is packaged for middle schoolers.
Which is very offensive as parents.
And we learned that Korean seafood porridge,
That tastes
It's hot.
nothing like mama's porridge.
and that this is dragon fruit. And thanks to Lego Brian MC, we learned how to eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
So, hey, listen, like I said, Angie is doing the thing that she was created to do, which is make music. And she has a chance to do that in Nashville in January. You go up there in
January 1st.
So we got to raise all these funds to make this happen. We got to bring on some studio musicians, all that kind of stuff, the producing. And if you haven't heard Angie on Spotify, go check her out on Spotify. Just look up Angie Goeke, Goeke. And if you want to hear who's producing her album, check out Mary Bragg on Spotify. She is legit.
And this is only just the middle of the fun. There's lots of other things going on. So October 5th, which is in a couple days. What's today? The 2nd?
Yeah, so
I'm gonna show you all the art stuff, and you can get a good picture of everything that's gonna be in the auction. It's not just gonna be art. There's gonna be some other stuff. There's gonna be some homemade jewelry, some art, some also some cool Christmas gifts,
hey.
say maybe how people for Christmas will name a star after you, that kind of thing. How much cool? I like stars and all, but how much cooler would it be to have a song on an album that's dedicated to you?
Hey.
What? So those kinds of things will be up for auction, and that will all be made available on the 5th.
Yep.
And this is going to be an online auction that goes for about a week and then culminates to October 11th, which is going to be a concert, and the last kind of bids, getting in there in the nick of time. It should be exciting, and
Yes.
the winners will be announced, and hopefully that'll get us closer to the goal. So,
And I want to give out a shout out to Sadie Schmaltz, who says she loves the shirts.
aw,
Sadie,
Sadie.
we're going to see if we can get some made in kid sizes. We're going to try our hardest.
I'm going to work on it.
But we're so happy that you like them.
Christine, send me a message specifically what size.
So, thank you guys for joining us. Do you have anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Helen, we volunteered you to babysit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
You see that hand reach in there? That's one of our babysitters. Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yeah. There you go.
All
There
right.
you have it.
Love y'all. Thanks
Thank
for joining.
you so much for coming.
Lego Brian, we're finding out who you are.
That's Landon.
Landon!
Oh!
Hey, Landon!
Landon.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Helen
Glad
just
you did.
outed you. All right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. We'll see y'all. Here.
All
I'm going to end broadcast like Thanos. Bye. I mean,
That didn't work.
bye.